guess we're just jumping right in.
No. Sorry, sponsors. Con, good job. Mosaic Paw Print, also great job. Thank you for sponsoring all of this. Black Flag Academy paying for the first round of entrance for the first pool, getting newer players, newer blood into this sport/video game. We're greatly appreciated. Get more people into this game because it's a lot of fun. Community is great.
Oh, and here we have Keri and AUS. Oh.
And we're going into 15s. We're playing Mixed Nuts.
I am very, very familiar with AUS, a local at FFC at our round 1 down in Fairborn, Ohio, or Beaver Creek, Ohio, I'd rather say. Very, has leveled up a lot. They've leveled up a lot. And also Keri, coming from South Korea to compete down here.
I am. That's a bit of a distance.
The entirety of Australia. And I'm not entirely sure if this is their warm-up.
I'm going to assume it is. But this is a wonderful. I love this chart. I love this song. If you're a fan of Spy Family, by the way, this was the first opening song. I may have watched me some Spy Family at some point.
Huge shout outs to FFC. And you say you're not an FFC local, Peking. You're an honorary FFC local. We still love you, man.
I would definitely say this is a very solid warm-up song.
Yes, very much so.
It is pretty varied. It doesn't have a lot of like rhythms and stuff, but it does have a lot of just like fun runs. I'd say it's pretty on sync. So yeah, this is another really good pick if this is the warm-up, which again I think it is. And I also got to say, warming up with a 15, that takes cojones.
That it does. That it does.
But you know, sometimes the harder the song, the easier it is to shake off those cobwebs.
Very, very true.
And a little flare.
And both players getting a full combo.
Little spin at the end from AUS. Or the entirety of Australia, apparently.
The entirety of Australia against Keri.
He's not Australian because not upside down. You know? You can't fool me. I know what Australians look like. They walk on their heads and they got like mouths on their stomachs. I seen it. That was actually a belief of people that lived below the equator. They had like their faces are on their stomachs, and they like it was like a ridiculous thing.
Oh my goodness!
If you're on the internet right now, go look for that picture.
Oh, we're doing AFRONOVA X special?
It seems we are.
Hey!
We've got a 997 to a 990. As we've established, the scores don't really matter that much. Some people just don't touch these songs for a really, really long time. So
regardless, I feel both players are very knowledgeable.
Yes, absolutely. Thing with those X specials though, if you are a boomer like me and you're used to those older charts, X special just kind of throws them in the garbage and just throws different things at you. You kind of have to change your expectations, I would say.
Exactly. Yeah, a couple of jacks to start us out here.
Jack City, baby.
AUS with the lead here so far.
We've got a lot of AFRONOVA left, I'd say. We're probably at the halfway mark, so it's really anybody's game. some of these Scoobies and crossovers and things are just a little, they are rough. Mixed
That
with
they
those
are.
jacks.
Especially on this X Special. Yeah. Oh, but Keri catching on.
Keri, it seems like it just took a little bit of time to get the footing right, but it is closing in.
It is a very close game. Oh, wait a minute.
Keri just streaming marvelouses.
Oh!
2EX! Oh my God!
Wow! And Oz takes it by
So
2EX.
close. Keri really, really managed to pull it from behind at the end. But not enough. 2EX.
Oh, what a performance!
Just, did you see like the stream of marvelouses towards the
Yeah,
end? It
at-
was just like locked in.
Right at the end there. Oh my goodness. Really goes to show how much these players are giving it their all.
And not only that, but just you
Yeah.
can't call it over
Yeah,
until it's over.
Exactly.
I mean, like you have one solid marvelous run, and your opponent has one less than stellar run, and suddenly you just switch positions.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Here we are going into Stella
Sinistra.
Stella Sinistra.
This
Oz with the 90 money score, and Keri with the
996.
AAA. But as we all know, we've seen plenty of times, someone may not have touched the song for a while, and they end up getting a PB. So
We don't know.
Yeah, money score can be only so accurate.
This, I will say, this song also has a lot of like tricky speed ups and slowdowns and things like that.
Yes.
And a lot of really weird rhythms also. So, I mean, this is, I will say if Oz doesn't know this one very well, it's going to be rough, but you will see.
It is going to be interesting.
Have that gradual slowdown in the beginning, and then, oh, Keri gets the perfect on that one.
Very, very well done.
Keri holding about a 20 EX lead at this point.
But let's not count Oz out just yet.
Oh, definitely not. So many greens, so twisty.
Looking to be like a PB here for Oz.
Well, it's like we said, somebody doesn't touch a song for a while and they pick up an entirely new skill set.
I know, right?
Keri about a 25 to 30 EX lead right now.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, as we said, a bad run, even at the very end of the song, could be the difference between winning and losing.
Yes, as we've seen plenty of times. And I
At a
think
40 EX now, it looks like Keri is increasing the lead here. And we come back in. Some nice jumps there.
and Keri takes it.
Great job from Keri, about a 40 EX, 42 I believe EX difference.
That means we're going up to the card draw for the last song.
With a very nice grateful combo, by the way.
Yes.
Only 9 greats on that one. That is really impressive.
Also, very good up score from Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, and we
Oh, interesting. This one is, it's sort of straightforward, but it's sort of not. I'm going to sing a song and see if people can guess. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right.
Yeah, that's all you're getting.
That's all you're getting. If anybody in chat knows that one, feel free to post it.
That is because if we were to do the chorus, it would be pretty obvious.
I don't know. I just don't think my voice could go that high. There we go. That's a second bit of info you're going to get from me. Peking says yes. Yay, Keri, yes. Dancer in the flare.
Dancer in the flare. There it is.
You got it.
Dancer in the flare.
Your prize is in the mail. I don't have a prize for you. I'm very sorry. I have nothing to offer you other than a congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, won. You figured out the song thanks to my stressed vocal cords. Straightforward in the sense that there's not really any tempo changes, but it does, the rhythms get a little funky on this one.
They
Luke
do?
Revolution, also a fan of the dancer in the flare. Necromata don't miss. We start off with some straightforward 16th triplets.
And about, both players tied now.
And both hitting that crossover that goes into that hold era. This is really close.
I have a feeling this is going to be really, really close or a tie. I don't know. Something in me just says this is going to be incredibly close.
And now we go into the green section. This is a little bit tricky. Some of these notes just feel a little earlier or later than you're really expecting. Keri with 666 EX, the devil.
And here we are, Keri picking up a bit of a lead, but we still got a good bit of song left. Oz closing in that gap.
Keri also getting a new...
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Keri still has a lead, but it is razor thin. It's like 2 EX. Okay, it's a little longer now, but it's still...
Oh, no.
Nice for Keri.
And Keri takes it with about a 10 EX lead. That was still a nail-biter.
I know. It's like both players are just so well matched on this.
Oh, my goodness.
It's got it. The nerves, I'm telling you, it's like you have something like, you could have like a 3, you know, a chart that's a 3. And if you're nervous, you're just going to, you can screw it up.
Yes.
Doesn't matter the difficulty, it's the nerves.
Also, I believe you have a karaoke request in chat.
Oh, do I? I want to hear Andrew sing them. Sing what?
A Healing Vision.
Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, no, it opens up with. Yeah. There we go.
There you
now
go.
Saying the disappearance of Hatsune Miku. I held my throat.
Alrighty.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what this is. It's cold. Is it water?
It's water, yes.
Oh.
Hydration.
I have water as well, but you know what? I'll take water that was handed to me by a helpful person.
Much appreciated.
This is lovely water.
And up
And
next.
well appreciated. Glad I'm satisfied Peking. Luke Revolution is enjoying it. Excellent. I'm still willing to take suggestions or requests if anybody wants me to sing another DDR song. It is a pastime of mine.
We will do our best to recreate any DDR songs in the meantime.
Yes, we do have people getting ready to play.
Yeah.
So feel free to send them our way. I'm regenerating my vocal cords as we speak.
Yes, that we are.
Or as I don't speak. Because
coming up, we have CCAVZ
and Rocco.
I do not know how to say their name.
This is one of those problems.
I'm just like
I know
what I'm reading, but I don't know how to say it.
I have known player one, and I have seen their name on the internet for a long time.
But
however,
yeah,
I'm just gonna call them Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco it is.
Hold on, I'm gonna settle this one. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on.
Alrighty. We are figuring out here how to properly pronunciate player one's name very quickly. Big shout out to Andrew for figuring that out for us. rocopltx or the full rocopltx.
I saw the mystery. Yes, Rocco. He said Rocco is fine, or rocopltx.
rocopltx it is.
There we go. And now we get to play Top the Charts. This is not the first time that we've heard Top the Charts tonight. I'm okay with that. Top the Charts, as we've said, excellent song. I would say it belongs in fourth mix. And
yes,
it's so good. High energy, you got those shock arrows. Even if you don't like shock arrows, tough noogies, you get in the shock arrows. It's still a fun chart.
Yeah, one of the funner shock arrow charts, in my honest opinion.
Well, depending on who you talk to, there are no fun shock arrow charts, but I'm glad that can make you a believer.
It is indeed an earworm.
It is. It's so good. And I feel like in this song particularly, the shock arrows are pretty far. Like they're fair. It doesn't feel like you're copped into tripping on them by accident. Like
exactly.
Some songs.
Yeah.
I'm not pointing any fingers. Well, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, Luke Revolution, straight banger, absolutely. The 12 is so fun. It is. I mean, I think any steps to this song would be fun. Oh, Rocco with the 1300. With 33, almost a PFC. Very impressive. CCAVZ opting to play the 12 also.
Yeah, it was just a warm-up. Now we are going into the first song of their set. Dispersion Star.
This is not a song I would say I've heard a lot at tournaments.
I have not heard I've played the song before, but I have not seen it in tournament either. Very, very interesting pick.
Yeah.
And it's pretty safe to say that this is CCAVZ's pick. But it could go either way. But still, it's a very interesting pick nonetheless.
I absolutely agree. It's 180 BPM. It's one of those, I mean, the magic BPM. The sync for this song, like, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know this song very well. And I think that's why it's so shocking, because generally in tournaments you see people sort of bring out, like, the well-known songs or the songs that have, like, a reputation associated with them. But Dispersion Star,
it is very rhythmic song. It's a very rhythmic song. Like if you hear the melody, it's like da-da-da-da-da, like the steps kind of go along with it.
Okay. And a 2EX difference on that hold.
And Rocco here with the lead. Oh, but as I say that, both players tied now.
1/16th run like that, and it's just flip a coin, honestly.
Ooh.
Rocco picking up a great there. CCAVZ a 4 EX difference. It's very early though.
Now with a 2 EX difference, what is going on here?
Neither player is going to be getting.
Oh,
the
now
PFC.
they're tied.
Ooh, 5EX on CCAV. Rocco MFCing that little burst right there.
Oh, very
crispy MA on there, but unfortunately,
CCAV takes
not
it.
going to do it. That's about a 15 EX benefit on CCAV right there.
Still very, very well done. Both players coming in with really good scores there at the end.
Again, a very interesting pick with the. I mean, that song did have a little bit of everything. It had some 16th runs in there.
Yeah,
Very solid.
it's very, very rhythmic though. Like I was saying, it's like you see a lot of okay.
History of the future. This is.
Both
players look like they have well, I'll say CCAVZ has the PFC. Rocco looks like they flagged it with one grade. So this, wow. I mean, this is going to be really, really close, I think. History of the future, I believe this was a qualifier for AC one year, and it has definitely a bunch of tempo changes.
Yes.
And it's, again, like a couple of weird rhythmic sections in there. So, I don't know. If both players have this fresh in their memory, I think this is going to be a ridiculously close match.
Oh, this is going to be nutty.
Something I'll say about this chart, too, is I think it has a lot of false starts. There are sections where you think the BPM is going to change, and then it doesn't.
Ooh, and Rocco with the MA, though.
Yeah, Rocco is really locked in, it seems. Picking up a great there. CCAVZ looks like has about a 2 EX lead right now.
Oh, as you say that, they are now tied. No, oh, wait. Oh, 1 EX difference.
Oh, no. Neither side look at the other person's scores. Don't do it either side.
About a 3 to 4 EX difference now.
Oh yeah, Rocco is behind by about 4 EX right now.
Coming up with the last section here. Oh, no way. Oh!
A 1 EX difference.
What?
CCAVZ takes it by 1.
What? Wow.
Man.
A 1 EX difference. And
that is just stupid. That is so close.
Wow. The crazy part about this is that this is pretty much the norm at this point. Like, you see so many close games. I've seen so many close games out of all my time commentating here. It is crazy. And this is just like day one of pools. Just think about how crazy it's going to get tomorrow and even Sunday. It just blows my mind how much dedication and time these players put into the game. It's inspiring, honestly.
I completely agree. It's like I hate to say this. People aren't doing this for fame, for sponsorships. You know, this isn't like, you know, oh, one day I'm gonna like grow up and be a DDR master and get a Fulbright scholarship to whatever, blah blah blah. It's like, no. People play this game. It's hard to play this game. You have to go to an arcade and it's like you sweat in front of the strangers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you see this kind of dedication, this is like people just love the game. And that's what I feel. I feel it's just like the most concentrated, unadulterated, like sign of love when people do this. And it's like, you know, it's not like a completely thankless thing. You get to be on stream and stuff, and you get to meet all these great people. But it's not like there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow where you're going to be like, oh yeah, this is going to be like my livelihood. Or
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. It's like, people just freaking love this game. So I love it. It's awesome. I love the game. I love the people. I love watching people play the game. I don't know. I'll get off my soapbox.
It is definitely a fun time.
So we're getting people set up. It looks like it's going to be
AUS? AUS and CCAV.
Oh, okay. So AUS is, you said AUS is from your
Yes, AUS is a regular at Fairfield Commons. When they started out, they were about doing 12s, 13s, and now they're like PFC 15, which is crazy. FFC's been open for about, I want to say 3-ish years, and the community down there is just how we've all gotten together and, you know, bonded over DDR. It's amazing. It's insane.
That is just like so awesome to hear.
Yeah. Not too long ago, we had a tournament down there, Left Down Upright, also by the Ohio DDR crew. Very, very fun time. Very, very amazing. Hopefully it is the first of many. And, you know, one day, hopefully, it'll become like Mistake of the Lake 0.5 or something like that, you know?
Or maybe you combine forces and become like the ultimate mistake.
Yeah, the ultimate mistake, Ohio.
I'm going to stick up for Ohio. I think Ohio's been pretty cool so far. I have no complaints about Ohio.
I just have to do it for the meme.
I guess. I don't know, everybody seems nice here. It seems clean-ish. You have a lot of fast food restaurants. Hey, you know, it's pretty good.
All right, and I believe we're starting up with Show Me Your Moves.
This is I like this chart a lot. It is very fun.
It is a very fun chart, in my honest opinion. I enjoy
I think the song's really cute.
It's like a celebration of DDR.
I agree. You kind of have these weird like crossover triplets also in the middle, which are really fun.
Oh, both players very, very close EX. One thing I want to say, though, in this song specifically, the announcer kind of chimes in. You know how we have the typical DDR announcer announcing your combos and whatnot? But then in the song itself, the announcer says things too.
Yes. Like
So
that,
yeah, so you kind of get confused. At least I did whenever I first played the song.
See, I like it because it almost makes him a part of the song.
Yeah. But right now, CCAVZ with the 9EX lead.
The 9-piece.
The 9-piece.
I'm just imitating younger people. I don't know if I'm using that correctly. AUS is doing very well. Just streaming marvelous is here. And it is, I mean, spitting distance here. It looks like it's about 9 or 10 EX.
Yeah.
And there are those crossover triplets.
Coming up to the end of the song here.
And then you get the over the period section, I believe. That's the opening of over the period. Oh, 14! CCAVZ takes it.
CCAVZ taking it. first song. Alrighty. Let's see what the second song has in store for us.
Well, these players have shown us their moves.
They have indeed.
And now we are going to, let's see how I can make a pun out of this one. I don't know how to do this. Now we're going to see a double TORNARD.
How do you even make a pun out of that?
I don't even know what a TORNARD is.
A torn. It's a misspelled tornado.
Oh, I torn my nard. What sounds like a very painful injury. If you're listening out there, Chet, do not tear your nard.
Oh my goodness.
It's really, you will need to see a doctor. It could get infected. It's a very heinous sports injury. I've lost many a friend to a torn nard.
Trust Andrew's advice.
Just don't do it.
Production asking us if we're good.
I'm okay. I'm a little tired. A little tired, but at least my nard is intact.
Oh my goodness.
So double TORNARD, in seriousness, I really do love this chart. It's a lot of fun, and it is a little twisty, hence the tornado, or the TORNARD.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a moment and actually look up and see if there is, if TORNARD is a made-up word. Hold on.
Alrighty. In the meantime, we are both taking off. Oz with an MF. I was going to say MFC, but a marvelous, nice marvelous count right there. Oh, unfortunately grabbing a miss there. Still keeping the lead though.
Google asked if I meant tornado, so I don't think it's a real word.
EX gap closing here. CCAVZ taking the lead here.
By about 11 EX at this point. I believe this was from Hottest Party also. Wasn't this one of the redos?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't think this was on Hottest Party if I recall correctly.
Crossovers into the triplets. Very similar to Show Me Your Moves.
Oh, yes. And they are showing us their moves right now. CCAVZ still keeping up that combo. And CCAVZ
There's
takes
an 11 EX difference right there.
Very, very well played. Oz for the higher perfect count, however. Still very, very well done.
Oh, we got looks like Rocco and
Keri and Rocco, yes.
Are keying in.
Yes, that they are.
So I believe we're going to get, I don't think we're going to get a warm-up, are we?
I don't think so, considering both players have played in pools already. So we should be heading straight into it. And I believe one of the picks is going to be Desert Journey.
Oh.
Desert Journey, yes.
I'm going to guess, hold on, psychic powers of deduction here. Is this Keri's pick by any chance? Because I see a PFC.
It is Keri's pick, actually.
Oh,
yes, the only reason I knew that is because I was reading the card as they pulled up the song.
That's right. I'm a bit of an amateur sleuth myself.
Oh yes, yes, quite.
Rocco, Luke Revolution. You guys have been great commentators. LOL, extremely entertaining. Well, thank you, Luke.
Thanks to you, Chad, for tuning in with us. Thanks for being here.
It's been a really fun evening. So I'm glad people at home are enjoying it, or not at home, wherever you are. So this is a shock chart, by the way.
Ooh, there we go.
Keri maintaining her PFC at this point. Commentator's curse be damned.
Oh, unfortunately picking up a miss there.
I really need to stop doing it.
Oh, Rocco taking the lead there, but not by much though.
Rocco with a plus 47 on their PB. Keri hitting a shock.
Ooh, still a solid lead from Keri though.
Not that far. It's only 11EX.
Anything can happen, especially in this middle section right here.
This is where you're going to get your EX or lose your EX. That piano section.
We're coming up to the end of the song here. And Keri takes it.
Keri takes it by 16. Rocco got an up score of 72 EX. That's pretty dang good.
With a nice perfect count by Rocco.
I know what, yeah, I know what you did.
We're coming up with a second song.
And it is another 15, and it is
Trip Machine Phoenix. Oh.
So Trip Machine Phoenix, it's a pretty straightforward chart. Some twisty stuff here and there, and then you get to the end.
Oh, yeah. I believe this was considered a boss song at one point.
It was. I think it was Supernova 2. And I don't even remember how the extra stage system worked in Supernova 2.
Yeah.
But I think this was like the lower tier boss song for Supernova 2 or something.
Yeah, something along those lines.
And then if you PFC'd it, or if you got like a double-aided or something, you got maybe you got Pluto. And I think that might have been it.
Yeah, yeah. That's correct. That's right.
But really, who would want to play Pluto? Oh.
I mean, it's not like we've seen the song in already.
I like Pluto. And we have a very, very, very close match right now. It's like 2EX-ish. I just keep waiting for some sort of pause in this song, and there it is. We got a 2EX difference right now. Keri maintaining her gold combo. Rocco with a very strong, great combo.
Rocco keeping up the lead so far.
We have a little bit of jump spam in here. And then we're going to get to the end with that slowdown, and then we get to Flavor Country.
Ooh.
Oh!
And there it is. Rocco takes it.
By 50.
And you know what that means. It's card draw time. Oh, man. Let's see what this card pick's going to be.
Drum roll, please. Lucy, you tease.
Oh, wait. Across world.
Is that 185? I said 190. We're not playing Price is Right rules, so I was I was very close. So this is Roy. This is
and the crowd going wild over at the DRS stream.
We're trying to have a dance game tournament over here, guys.
We're trying to step on arrows.
Yeah, not glide across a rubber
willy-nilly
pad
throughout a flat surface. Like doing fancy moves.
Whatever.
Accurate, you know?
How do they even dance without arrows?
Yeah, who would dance without arrows? That's
stupid.
Crazy.
Don't.
Imagine dancing with arrows diagonally.
I can't even fathom such blasphemy. Diagonal arrows. Oh.
Wow. Anyways, here we are.
We are across world with Roy. I don't know yet. Got a bunch of jacks into jumps over here. Keri seemingly handling them very well. About a 20 EX lead right now over Rocco. Keri just crushed that opening.
Going really, really well. Keri keeping up the lead here for now, but Rocco not too far behind. Keri still dominating here, going insane.
Keri's still maintaining a decent lead right now by about 20 EX. And Keri takes it.
And Keri takes
16
it.
EX difference.
Alrighty.
So I may be stepping off shortly because I need to eat because I've been doing this for about 4 hours now. My, how the time flies.
It does fly indeed.
But it has been so freaking fun just commentating and like watching players and stuff. I don't know. I'm very excited. I should be doing this again tomorrow also. So yeah, if anybody out there actually enjoyed my commentary too, look for me tomorrow as well.
It was a pleasure commentating with you.
And likewise, it was a lot of fun. Hey, you want to do sponsor spots really quick?
We should do that.
Just to close it out?
We should definitely do that.
Here, pitch me one.
All right. Black Flag Academy.
Black Flag Academy. Oh, am I relieved? Okay. Hold on.
You said Black Flag Academy? Oh my goodness, I love Black Flag Academy. So I'm not really that much a part of Black Flag Academy, but I do know it's run by the wonderful Jazz, aka Sega Genesis, and they're amazing. It's a nice little intro into like DDR skill sets, and they have like classes. It's kind of like if DDR was high school.
Exactly.
I like to think of it as that. You know, you start off as a freshman, and there's a lot of like courses and you know, different types of sets that are made for you to play. By the way, my name is Zaphine, aka Kind Lady, and even though I'm not really that big in Black Flag Academy, they are looking to do some sort of revival soon. So if you are interested, they are a completely open community. The Discord is open if you are interested, and it doesn't matter where your skill level is, everyone is welcome. They have particular things to kind of help see where you are in case you're confused. So yeah.
Yeah, also they're very, very helpful encouraging other players and pushing themselves to bigger heights.
Yeah, the Black Flag community is like literally amazing because even though the minor amount of time I've been in there, the community there is just amazing. Like it's just so radiantly positive that it just makes me want to come back again. But I was already involved in so many other things like Life 4 and
oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think I also was doing a lot of Valkyrie Dimension stuff. So I had a lot in my juggling between, so I wasn't able to really, you know, play. But we're about to jump into this match here. On the left, player 1, we have Keri, and then on the right, I believe we have
CCAVZ, I believe.
Yes, CCAVZ. I just watched Keri play in the Valkyrie Dimension tournament. She did an amazing job actually placing in top 8. I don't know much about CCAVZ, but I see that they have a PFC on this difficult chart, so I'm really interested to see what they have to offer here.
They have just been dominating as of late in this pool. It's insane. Both players have actually.
Yeah.
Very interesting matchup here.
What I remember from playing the DSP, this chart just has a lot of soul land, so timing is kind of hard, but you know, it's not one of the easier 13s, but it was really cool seeing how well that CCAVZ did on it with their previous score. And both of the players are pretty neck and neck right now. Keeping it steady on this slowdown section, and then we're speeding back up.
Barely any EX difference right here.
Yeah, it's extremely close. Both of them are double stepping, no crossovers so far.
Yes, we don't do crossovers around here.
CCAVZ looks to be in a 3 to 4 EX lead right now. Keri trying to close the gap here.
Still both players keeping their PFC.
Yes, looks like she's trying to close the gap here. CCAVZ picking up a great, hoping to close the gap a little bit more with the slowdown section, and we're speeding back up again. Keri doing a little crossover for us. I think she heard us earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're just double stepping on the speed up part. I feel like that's a common thing players do. When they have to do a crossover on a slowdown, they just cross over, but when it's sped up, they just double step it. I think it's a visual thing.
Yeah.
Less than a physical thing.
But still, that EX is neck and neck right now. It's going back and forth.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the crate affected CCAVZ at all, but Keri's really trying her dang hardest to close this gap here, and she might be able to in the finishing section of this song. We'll see how tight the MA is on both players.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, it's really close.
No way!
And they tie!
No way!
Both players coming in with a 1269.
What?
Keri getting a 36 perfect PFC, and CCAVZ, though picking up 2 grades and a miss, still tying with Keri on MA. That is
was
amazing.
insane.
Wow.
Oh, I did not expect that at all. Both players putting on a show here.
I was telling you, I'm like, Keri's really trying to close this gap here. She's not letting up on the MA.
And then you saw the shift at the EX right there at the end. It's like back and forth, back and forth. Oh my goodness, that was a heart stopper for sure.
It went like 1 and then 2 and then 1 again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That means we're gonna have a tiebreaker. We need to have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we're gonna probably go into one. History of the Future is the last song. I think that is a pick by CCAVZ.
Pretty sure, yeah.
And let's see. Okay, so we're both doing the DSP here. They're pretty close in terms of PB on this. I'm really bad at calculating, but as you can see, it's pretty dang close. You have Keri with 680 and then CCAVZ with 720. That's pretty close.
Oh yes, for sure.
All right, let's get started. We have a nice little slow part here. Picking up a few perfects on CCAVZ's side. Keri going in strong with MA already. Gonna speed up here.
Ooh, very, very well executed by both players. Oh, unfortunately, CCAVZ.
Both of them are heading their crossovers, eating the vegetables. When DDR players do their crossovers, I'm like, they're finally eating their vegetables.
Yeah,
It's something they like to avoid.
They're eating their greens.
Yeah, and both of these players are definitely eating their greens. Keri has quite a bit of a lead here. She's really has a really good MA when she's hitting her crossovers here. CCAVZ picking up a good, but not far behind at all. And with this chart, there are going to be a lot of places where it even might come really close and is unpredictable. It really just comes down to chart knowledge on both players.
Exactly.
Do.
Ooh, and the lead closing.
Yeah, CCAVZ is definitely closing in the gap really fast here. Looks like we're like within like 10 EX going in.
Especially considering with how the last song played out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're down to 9 EX it looks like in the slowdown section where they're really going to be focusing on their MA.
Let us see if CCAVZ can pull through.
All right, just simple steps here, but we're going to speed up really soon. Entering the last section of the song with a few little triplets, and right after this hold, we're going to speed up. A few little jacks here. All right, and the gap is closing once again.
What is
These
happening?
players are just neck and neck every song.
What is happening?
We might have another nail biter, guys.
No way. No.
All right, and we're going to finish out. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and there it is. Keri takes
Very
it.
close. Keri with a 6P lead, coming in at 1377 on EX, a AAA, 997 in terms of money score, and CCAVZ with 1371. Amazing MA on both sides. Again, very, very close, just like last match.
Still a nail biter, still an amazing match.
Yeah,
wow.
It's so interesting that even though I didn't know much about CCAVZ's ability, it was really interesting just seeing their PB and them being so close.
Yes.
In terms of, like, their PBs were so close together, and as they were playing, they were still very close and consistent with their scores. Very interesting.
It just can be very deceiving when you see a person score. It's like, well, maybe it favors one person over the other, but then you go into the actual match and you see how it goes back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, on History of the Future, CCAVZ actually had a higher PB than Keri. I think it was about 6 to 7 EX in between both players, but Keri actually pulled through with winning the song. MA was very, very consistent. I think her PB was like 690 or somewhere in that area. Yeah. Amazing job from both players. I love when I see two players play and they're very close in skill level.
Yes.
It's just that one little inch that they take higher.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's been just like this the entire tournament. Like it's been super close. Even in like the earlier pools, it was just like that. It was neck and neck.
It's been very, very difficult for a lot of players, and and I say difficult not in a bad way, but playing against something difficult is good for you. You want a challenge to drive you to do better.
Gotcha.
And that's not only coming from personal experience, but talking with some of the other players here. It's nice saying like, oh, I lost, but each song I played, I was within 10 EX of my competitor, and I didn't think I was going to beat them. I looked at their PB and it was so much higher than mine, but I still came really close, and I just love hearing those stories. Something so little can really make a big impact on your play style.
Oh yes, for sure, definitely. The fact that you go back and you put yourself in that position, it's like, hey, maybe, just maybe, I'll pull through.
Right.
And then you put yourself in the spot, it's like, hey, let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely like the nerves and the anxiety of going to play that really does bring up the best in players sometimes. Some people have a cool head, but me, I get really anxious, but that actually makes me do the best.
Yeah.
So now we actually have to do a tiebreaker due to a pad dispute between two players. It looks like we're going to have CCAVZ and Keri play one more time. They're currently doing a card draw, and we'll get back to you in a moment in terms of what we're going to be doing. I believe they're both playing on the same side. I think it just comes down to song pick.
Yes, exactly. It's very, very interesting to see what comes up during the card draw, and...
All right, so it looks like player one, which is Keri, had veto Haunted Maid Lunch?
Yes.
I believe that's what it is. The EXP is a 15, and then it looks like CCAVZ had veto Trip Machine Climax X Special actually had to play that chart in Valkyrie Dimension, you know, and they are actually going to play Fly Away, Mixed Del Matador, which is actually what I picked in my card draw for when I was playing singles. It's a very straightforward chart. It's a nice, cute little 130 BPM.
Yeah.
And I played this song to kind of see where my MA is sitting on the cab that I'm playing on. So it's a really nice bare bones MA. And considering that they're so close in MA in the previous songs that they played, I'm really interested to see how they're going to come out here.
Oh, yes, definitely, definitely.
This is just bare bones MA, nothing crazy, just like stepping away. So let's see these guys. Shout out to Sean the Horny Master. I think that's Shoichiro Harada, who made like the beat, this beat is.
Yes.
But I love this alias. He made some bangers under this alias.
Oh, yes.
Scorching Moon is
Scorching
like
Moon. Oh, I love Scorching Moon.
Yes, one of my favorite 11s.
Oh, yes. Oh,
All right, looks like CCAVZ has a great here, but they're still pretty close in EX here. Nice cute little gallop section, and then some just step jumps. This track has a little bit of everything. It's kind of like an intro to a few little texts, which I like. And it has some syncopation that's nice here.
Oh,
and this is a cute little crossover section, but it's so slow that a lot of people just double step. I don't think I've seen anyone else except no bar players do the crossovers for this chart.
Usually.
And that's just to like reserve energy.
Yeah.
And triplet section. There's a cute little like double step or crossover. I always get a grade there. Like I'm just too lazy to cross my foot.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, there's still neck and neck here. Like I said, this song is just bare bones MA.
Oh, still very close.
Nail biter once again. Keri having a slight lead, but I hope she's able to keep it through in terms of the ending section of the song. It's not difficult, but you know, you can get tripped up on the step jumps here. And we're going to be closing it out. And Keri closes it out
there it
with
is.
the PFC.
Keri takes it.
And that was the tiebreaker. Keri pulling through the 19P with 1142 EX. And then we have CCAVZ with an impressive 28. 2 grades with 1129. Amazing job from both players.
Yes, very
again,
well.
Close once again. I love seeing players very close in skills.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like it's only gonna get even closer from here on out. Like the matches, the way they've been, it's imagine how crazy it's gonna get once like the higher tier of pools come around.
Yeah. It was so interesting seeing how Keri played in the Valkyrie tournament and then to now. In the Valkyrie tournament, they were playing like quite a few uppers, and then coming here, they were able to play lower, so they could reserve a little bit more energy.
Yeah.
But you know, shout out to Keri for like playing all day basically, and shout out to CCAVZ for also like being so close in keeping up with Keri. It was really nice having that as a first experience with CCAVZ. That was amazing. Congrats to CCAVZ for bringing it out to like a nail-biting tiebreaker.
Oh yeah,
and shout out to Keri for taking home the win.
Definitely a gauntlet for both players.
And it looks like up next we are going to have on P1, we're going to have Roco. Shout outs to Roco from Pennsylvania. And then we are going to have Os on P2. I currently don't have songs at the moment, but we're going to get that right to you. Roco has, you know, Roco's skill level kind of sneaks up on you.
Yes, we've seen that. We've seen that throughout the pool.
Yeah. Roco is kind of a little bit of everything. Roco really is kind of a mixed bag player, and I really love that. I met Roco at Down Right 2 years ago, and then I also got to hang out with them at Everything But Expert, a tournament specifically run by them. So if you are interested in looking into that, I believe the VOD is on YouTube. The tournament is called Everything But Expert, completely ran by Roco and other Pennsylvania crew. Os is also amazing. Fun fact, I played against Os in Model 3, which was a little bit ago. And Os was an amazing competitor. We were very close in skill level at that time, but I think Os has very highly surpassed me.
Oh, yes.
Os has been putting in a lot of work.
Yes.
And I'm really happy to see how a previous competitor is going to do in this competition. But both of them are amazing players and very sweet people personally, and I'm just really excited to see how they're going to do. Looks like we're going to start off with, oh my god, correct me if I say this chart name wrong, oh my god.
Perditus, paradisus.
There we go. This is a 2DX to DDR crossover, if I'm
Yes,
if
yes,
I'm
that's
correct.
right.
Came in kind of late. I think it's been in 2DX for a little bit, but it came to A3 recently. We're going to be playing the DSP. Roco and AUS seem to have pretty close PBs to each other, so it looks like we're going to have another like nail biter on our hands. Man, I love this. This pool has been so amazing to watch so far.
Oh, yes, it has. And it's only going to get better from here on out, so stay tuned.
Yeah, shout out to your favorite player, whether you are in the same area as either of them or you previously played against them. Just shout them out, who you guys are rooting for. If you're rooting for both, make some noise. They're pretty close right now.
The hardest part about this is rooting for someone because you just want everybody to win. You want everybody to just do their best. But at the end of the day, we only know like certain, so many people can move on. But still, you just love seeing players get up there and give it their all. It's just inspiring. It really is.
Yeah, it looks like they're very, very close in EX right now. It looks like Roco has a tiny lead, but AUS is really trying to close that gap. MA has been pretty consistent from here on out. Roco did pick up a great a little while back, but it is not stopping him whatsoever. He is really consistent with his MA as well. Wow, looks like we're just like a few EX in between each other. And the gap is closing. We are about 3 EX now.
What is going on?
What
is this?
Really,
what is this?
AUS is really fighting here. I think we're going
wait.
into the middle to end section of the song now.
I can't.
Gallop section here. These are a little tricky to time.
Oh yeah. Still,
especially at this BPM.
Still neck and neck though.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we are tied, guys.
Oh no.
AUS having a 1 perfect lead, and we're going to be going into the end section of this song. AUS is really closing the gap here. Has a tiny lead on Roco now. We're just a few EX away. It's still close, guys.
Oh, and there it is.
AUS pulls through with the
AUS
PFC.
takes it with 2 EX.
Definitely a comeback. Had a little bit of a gap in the beginning in terms of EX, but pulled through with a 34 perfect PFC with 1601 EX, and then we have Roco with 30 perfects, 3 greats with 1599. Amazing for both players, both a AAA, but AUS pulls through with the PFC. Very impressive.
Still very, very, very amazing. Very amazing performance. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel every time I see one of these nail biters, my heart just like starts pumping faster and faster and faster, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't. It's this, the energy you feel from the crowd.
Wow, what a spike in difficulty right now. So we're gonna be playing Beachside Bunny. Very, 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 very tiring song. It is a uncut 2DX song from a little while ago, like by a little while ago, I mean like many years. It's around 2 minutes, and it's very stamina intensive. Beachside Bunny is known for being very, it looks like Roco wanted to show me that Beachside Bunny is about 0.7 milliseconds late. So have fun with that, my friend. Yeah, it's very, very taxing. And yeah, Beachside Bunny was released in Resort Anthem. I'm trying to remember the DDR that it correlates with. But yeah, very tiring song, and it just goes and goes and goes. And then the part 2, the long train run-in, is also very stamina intensive, coming in at a 16 ESP.
Oh yes.
All right, guys, we're gonna get started. Really interested to see how, this is a test of stamina right here.
Yes.
This is really going to see where your stamina level is at. And I don't know if the players got warmed up before, but I'm really interested to see how loose they're gonna be coming the ending of this song, because it gets kind of turny as well.
It does. It does. I'm very, very interested to see how both players are going to tackle this.
this chart has a little bit of everything. It has syncopations, also picking up a great when I'm talking about the syncopations. But yeah, it has syncopation and it's a little turny, and the jumps are just so tiring.
And then we're just gonna throw runs right there in the middle, like right here. We're just gonna throw some runs. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Turn mods don't typically help people with the song. I only seen like a handful of players who have mirrored this chart. I think it's because they had a problem with the crossovers going into the mid to late section of the song.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, these jumps just really get you. And
That
it looks
they
like
do.
they're really close. Looks like Rocco is pulling through with a little bit of a lead here, but Aus is not far behind at all. Definitely closing up the gap with this drill section here, or the run section, excuse me. And wow, they're a few EX away. Let's see how they endure the ending of this song. It just goes and goes and goes. This is a battle of endurance and stamina here.
Yes, we've seen how the leads have flipped, so it's only a matter of time until we figure out what's gonna happen.
We're
here.
about 2 to 3 EX away now. Wow. Okay, we're really close here. This ending gets really tough, and I want to see how these players finish out. The run section here.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Oh,
And Rocco pulls through.
with the great full combo. Good stuff.
Yeah, 1758. Shout out to Fetty Wap. Well, that's 1738. And then we got Oz with the 1726.
Oh my God.
It's okay. 1758 was close enough. Shout out to Fetty Wap.
Yes, close enough, close enough. We'll take those, we'll take those. I guess we're gonna have a card draw here for the last song.
Yeah, we are tied, guys. So we're gonna do a card draw. I'm not sure who gets first pick, but we're gonna take a look here. Great stuff from both players. I agree, Shadow Obsessed. I'm having such a great time watching this right now.
Oh yes, for sure, for sure.
I'm trying to pay better attention to their PBs before we go into a song to kind of see how
Yeah.
consistent they are. All right, let's take a look at the card draw here. So it looks like player one, which is Rocco, had vetoed Revolutionary Addict, and we had Oz veto Funky Summer Beach. So we are going to be playing Get Your Wish, which is a newer A3 song. ESP is a 14.
That it is, and Oz seems they both actually seem pretty familiar with the song.
If I'm not mistaken, this is a slow flan chart. Has some slowdowns. Oh no, I'm sorry, stops, I think.
I'm not entirely sure, because I don't think I've played this one yet.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I only played the chart once.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think it stops, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it slowdowns because it's not listed.
Yeah. But both players
Alright.
seem very knowledgeable, so.
Yeah, both players have definitely played it before. We got Rocco with a AAA, and then we have Oz also with a AAA 994. So Oz has a lead in terms of PB, but like we said before, doesn't really mean anything because we've seen players who have been significantly down in terms of PB to the other opponent and just completely tearing through and setting a whole new record.
Oh,
Gimmicky.
my
Okay, I
goodness.
thought it was wrong, but I appreciate you, Luke, for correcting me. I only played this chart once, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how well these players know this chart.
Oh,
It
for
is
sure,
quite
for
new,
sure.
and I think that a lot of strategy people have been doing lately is picking newer songs to see who actually has been studying the newer charts, since we have been giving players access to A3 songs and charts. Not all of them, of course, some of them are behind extra exclusive.
Oh, yeah.
But the extra exclusive from A20 plus all that stuff is unlocked in A3 now, so a lot of the players have been using that for picks in this. Yeah.
Also, oh, wait a minute. I just realized that both cabs are playing the same song.
Wow. Really?
Yes, both cabs are playing the same song, and the cab on the right just finished.
Awesome. Both players really consistent on their MA,
And
and we are tied
Speaking
right
of which,
now.
look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that EX difference.
Very, very close right now.
What is going on here?
Okay. Looks like Austin's pulling through with a little bit of a lead, just a few EX here. We're in the slowdown section. Not too difficult. Just trying to keep your head straight with reading.
It ain't over till it's over, though.
And then we're gonna speed up. Gallops.
Both players handling that section very well.
Roco doing their crossovers. This section is a little difficult with the syncopation. I personally struggle with syncopation. Very close still. While still having that tiny EX lead.
Oh,
but
and
we'll
here
see
we
how
go.
they go.
Oh, and they're, oh, wait a minute.
And
Oh,
Roco
takes it at the end.
Pulls through at the end.
Wow.
With a great full combo. 38-3 with 1192 EX. And then we have AUS with 1176. Really close to the AAA. 44-2 with 2 goods and 2 misses.
Oh, that was still amazing.
That was very close.
That was still amazing. That was like all these matches.
And that was the tiebreaker, so that means that Roco takes this round.
That it does.
And it was very close. We now, it's second time in a row that we had to go to a tiebreaker. That's completely amazing.